Hey, everybody! We really appreciate you coming here and get your drinks because it's Thirsty Thursday. And I know you guys have plans or whatever, but we know how valuable your time is, and we just want to make this worth it. So, we're going to get real, we're going to get raw. There might be some colorful language in here, but do not get offended. Passionate people, colorful language, that's just us. So, take it with a grain of salt and just listen. You've all probably heard about Beachbody, but I want you to forget everything you've ever heard and listen with an open mind and an open heart and get your glass of wine, your popcorn, sit back and listen to our stories. There is a chat box on your right, so if you have any questions at all throughout this whole entire process, a coach will definitely answer those on the right. We will not be answering anything live, but we will be answering them in the chat box. So when we're not talking, one of us will answer. We are so passionate about this, and while we know this is not for everybody, we want to give you the chance to see if this is your time to get off your ass and be badasses with us. So, by the way, I am Sarah Pollard. I am a stay-at-home mom, a cop wife, and a Beachbody coach. This is not where I thought my life would be. I was the most unhealthiest person ever. I was a fan of the drive-thru, greasy food, unhealthy. I was the girl everyone hated because I ate whatever I wanted and never gained weight. I went through drive-thrus all the time. That's what I ate. So I never gained a pound, and that was familiar to me. But that was okay because I was skinny, right? Wrong. I was fueling my body with unhealthy crap, and I just felt like shit. So just because I wasn't overweight doesn't mean that I wasn't confident or didn't feel the best. So don't judge a book by its cover. I felt like shit too. I went on and birthed 2 babies. I gained 40 with my first, 25 with my second. Beautiful story, perfect, right? Well, after that, I was a big ball of mush. I didn't feel great. I was slightly depressed, postpartum depression. I just didn't feel great. And I treated my body like shit for 29 years. The body that carried 2 babies, and I needed to change. That 15 pounds after baby was turning into 20, and I can only imagine what was happening if I stayed on that path. So I was done. I saw my cousin post on Facebook about Beachbody and blah, blah, blah. So I texted her and I'm like, I'm in. I need to change. So I bought a T25 challenge pack, 25-minute workouts. I can do that. My kids were 2 and 3 months, and I got Shakeology. I was done with Jillian Michaels. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to bundle up 2 kids to go to the gym. So I did it. I was put in a challenge group. I paid $217 to buy that. My husband said if I didn't finish this program, I'd have to pay him back. And I don't know if he was thinking I'd pay him in shitty diapers and spit up because I ain't got no job. So that was my fuel and motivation to get it done. Investing in that and actually paying money for something was something that drove me to finish it. So I did. I finished it. And I was put in a support group with women who were in the trenches with me, who were meal planning, who were drinking Shakeology, who were struggling every day to get their workout in, who were losing weight, who were changing lives, and I fell in love with the process. I fell in love with everything. So maybe I can make a buck. Maybe I can talk to adults throughout the day. Maybe I can help somebody change. Maybe I can help that one person get confident just like I did. That's what drove me. And this whole process and this whole support system is what I fell in love with. And you can do it too. Anyone can. You just got to put the work in. I'd like to introduce my very, very good friend, Jeannie Spuler, FitFab5, Mama of five, badass. We met on Instagram over a peach tort pic and instantly became friends. She is a coach of mine, a rock star, and I love her, and she's going to share her story. So go ahead, Jeannie.
Wow, thank you, Sarah. Okay, I guess I need no introduction. Bye. Just kidding. All right, as Sarah said, I'm a mom and I'm a wife, and I'm also a former teacher, and I'm a lot of different things. And there are lots of reasons why I became a coach. So quick, my personality background a little bit. I've always been somebody who wanted to help people, to make people laugh, to add some sort of value to their lives. I've always been a hard worker. I've gone into like many different jobs with that good work ethic, and it was always something that had to do with helping other people. So when I look back and try to connect the dots in my life in these 43 years, I know that I've always chosen to do things that are just meant to help and add value to people. So, growing up, I was a skinny kid, and mainly because we really didn't have a lot of money. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. She also had 5 kids. My dad was an electrician. He was laid off a lot. So I don't know if it had to do with not having so much money or the fact that I was a 70s kid and spent a lot of time running around outside, and that was basically the form of exercise that we had. So I was always pretty skinny. But fitness and nutrition just was not in the forefront of this life that I was living. You could say that I was lazy in all athletics because I played no athletics, and I was never part of any team sports. The extent of my exercise was, like I said, running around outside, and my mentality was also very lazy. I always put people before myself. And then, these unhealthy choices with eating and my lifestyle led to unhealthy choices as I got older. And honestly, they could have led me down really difficult paths. I have family members that have chosen those paths, whether it's alcohol abuse or substance abuse or even obesity and just living a sedentary lifestyle. But I had conviction at a very young age that I knew this was not the way that it was going to be for me. So having that giver and helper mentality, I knew I had to kind of be accountable and choose a different path to be a better example for the kids I taught at school or my friends and my family that might have been struggling a little more than I was, and, my children now. So when it came to weight loss and weight loss goals, quick fixes were always the easy way out for me. I tried every home delivery plan that you could think of. I tried the point system, diet pills, you name it. I've tried it just to avoid the dreaded healthy lifestyle. So fast forward, now I have 5 kids. I gained well over 200 pounds with all of my pregnancies. My skin stretched. I gained fat, I lost fat, and I did it all again 5 times. And then I think all the excuses just came into play. I give up. This is how it's going to be. I'm 43. I have to just accept that this is my body, even though I wasn't happy in it. I will be that tankini mom for the rest of my life. That's just the way it's going to be. But then Sarah Pollard came along, and I don't know how exactly we met. I don't know if it was the Peach Tort hashtag, if it was something I found on hers, but the bottom line is we met on Instagram, and she was the catalyst to me changing this lifestyle that I was living. She had this free fitness group called Trim Down for Turkey Day and put up some videos, basic, maybe 7 to 10 minute videos every day, and challenged me to see if I could do this for the 14 days leading up to Thanksgiving. And I did, and I surprised myself because this was the queen of quit, and I could never commit to anything or stick with it. But I did it, and I started to believe in myself. You know what? I felt good. And this is great. I could actually do a couple of push-ups. So Sarah asked me if I would try some at-home DVDs and chocolate shakes that were nutrition shakes, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm going to try chocolate shakes. If that counts as a meal replacement, sign me up. And I did. I bought my first challenge pack, which was PiYo. It was infused Pilates and yoga, which were 2 things that I did enjoy doing. So I started that. And at first I was kind of skeptical because I knew I'd have to be on Facebook, and I already had an Instagram, but I wasn't really savvy with anything else when it came to social media. I knew that in the past I just couldn't commit to anything, but I just decided, you know what, I'm going to fucking trust this. And I trusted my instincts. I trusted Sarah. And I thought, what's the worst that could possibly happen? I didn't really know, but I know the best thing that could happen was I could sign on to be a coach, and this could actually work, and I could pay it forward. And then there goes that mentality that I had my whole life, that I could help people. Again, it gave me a new sense of purpose. So in January 2015, that is this year, I was 10 pounds lighter. I made it through all the holidays and managed to lose weight and keep it off. And this spark was reignited in me, this new sense of purpose, that I'm not just a mom anymore, I'm not just a wife anymore, I'm something bigger, and I can do this and I can help people. And I'm happy to say that through this, I lost 35 pounds. I completely changed my body after 5 kids and being 43 years old, and I did it the right way. So my advice to anybody listening who's considering this, take a chance, trust the process, and just don't put your life on pause anymore. That's what I was doing. I was stuck in the pause button. And I pushed play, and I'm still going. I've kept it all off, and I continue to stay healthy, and I love to pass it on. So that's my story. I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to pass the baton off to my friend Stephanie, who has a bubbly personality, much more. She makes me look like The Walking Dead, basically. So take it away, Steph.
Okay, Jeannie, you are hilarious, and you would never be The Walking Dead. So anyway, well, thank you for that kind introduction. So like Jeannie said, my name is Stephanie, and I'll tell you a little bit about my story and how I got involved with Beachbody. So basically, I am the girl that has struggled with weight my whole entire life. I was, heavy as a kid. I remember the first time I was called fat was when I was 6 years old, which I know sounds so tragic, but, I just, even though it doesn't hurt me today, I still remember it. It's one of those things that just kind of stays with you. So I kind of kept on weight my whole childhood, lost a little bit in high school when I was swimming, but then, when college came and all that stuff, pretty much put everything back on. So kind of fast forward a little bit, I'm about to get married to my now husband, Scott, and oh my gosh, I need to lose weight for this wedding. So I did, that program where you count points instead of calories. And don't get me wrong, it was great. I actually lost about 25 pounds before the wedding. I was feeling really good. But then what happens? The kind of wedded bliss sets in, and you're all comfortable with your hubby or your wifey. It's so wonderful. And all the pounds came back on plus more. So at this point, I had gained all 25 back, plus probably another like 5 to 7 pounds. So I was pretty unhappy at this point, and not exactly sure what to do. Like I said, I had tried a lot of other things, and I just, I tried other fitness programs. I've tried, like trying to cut down the carbs and like all this different stuff, and I just wasn't sure what I was doing. And also when I was doing the point counting, I wasn't actually living healthily. I was living in a way where I was like, okay, so how can I calculate these points so that I can still eat a gigantic peanut butter cup for dinner? But really, that's completely ridiculous. Like, nobody needs to eat peanut butter cups for dinner. So I didn't actually learn anything about a healthy lifestyle, which is the reason why all the weight came back on. So I was just scrolling through Facebook one day mindlessly, and my friend Melissa from high school was posting about this fitness challenge group. And I was like, all right, this is something I haven't heard of before, so I might as well look into it. So I messaged her, asked her to tell me about it, and she told me that it involved a challenge pack, which was this delicious shake. I also got the chocolate genie, so right there with you, and a program, which the one I got was called Turbo Fire. It's a program that we still, have in our Beachbody arsenal, and I loved it. I loved the challenge group. In my first 3 weeks doing the program with the challenge group and the Shakeology, I lost 9 pounds, and I was feeling absolutely fantastic. And then while I was in the challenge group, I was so excited about it and having so much fun and enjoyed the support so much that I was jumping in, and I was the one that was like, oh, maybe try this in your recipe, or here's some motivation to help you get out of bed to work out first thing and all that stuff. So then Melissa, very smart cookie, she was like, Stephanie, you're basically already kind of like coaching the group, so maybe you should just think about coaching. And I'll be totally honest with you, and I'll talk a little bit more about this later, but Beachbody is a business opportunity. It's a wonderful business opportunity that, to be totally honest, I was not looking for. I wasn't even sure if it was going to work for me from a health and weight loss standpoint. And at that time, I actually had kind of given up on my dream of being an entrepreneur and my own business owner. So I wasn't sure if that was something I wanted to do, but I took her advice and I said, okay, I'll give it a try. So after 2 months of being a customer, I signed up to be a coach and started paying it forward. And honestly, it has been the best thing I have ever done. It got me off my ass and doing something for me and helping other people rather than just focusing on my corporate job, which I wasn't even enjoying, which I'm not even in anymore, by the way. So that's kind of my story. That's how I got involved. My reason for saying no at the time was, I was like, I'm too heavy to be a coach, but I realized that that people are inspired by the journey. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be real and show you guys that you don't have to be super fit to be a coach. And now I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Sarah Try.
Awesome. Thanks, Steph. And I'm always so inspired and so proud of you for your journey. I'm certainly one of your biggest fans. So can you guys see me okay? Like, everything's good? I am in the middle of Texas right now, and my service might not be that great. So I'm sorry if I'm going in and out. Hopefully the recording will catch all of this. But my name is Sarah Try, and I was the girl who seemed to have this really perfect life. I had this great corporate job. I had a house that I bought when I was 21. I had a steady boyfriend, and things just seemed to be going really well for me in my life. So I didn't really need a business opportunity or something to do on the side or anything to fulfill me or any way to make extra money. That just wasn't what I needed at the time. But if you took a deeper look at my life at that time, you would see that debt was piling up, that some part of me was trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't know if any of you can relate with that. Like, when I worked for a huge corporation, State Farm, and it was an amazing company, but there was this culture of, like, keep me up with the Joneses for whatever reason. I don't know what it was, if it was just me or if it was just everybody, but I was getting in debt. And then I was also bartending on the side, so I was dabbling with drugs and alcohol abuse, and I was honestly going towards a downward spiral. It wasn't a good point in my life. So when Beachbody fell into my life, when I look back, it was exactly what I needed when it came into my life. So I had a friend that was posting about P90X on Facebook and a support group that she was running, and it intrigued me. I wanted to get in shape, and so did Adam, my better half. So we were like, okay, let's do this. And I ended up signing up as a coach just to get the discount on Shakeology, because we were really committed to drinking Shakeology for the full 90 days of P90X. So we're like, we might as well save some money on Shakeology. So we start on January 1st, 2012. It actually might have been January 2nd. I can't remember exactly, but whatever day it was early, and we were so sore that first week. But after we got through 2 weeks, we were seeing incredible results. I was feeling amazing, and I couldn't help but feel this passion to share this with others and tell people about what I was doing. So I started posting a little bit on Facebook about P90X and asking if people would do it with me and in a support group that I would help them with. And I got 3 people to say yes, and I got my first 3 customers, and I had said yes to being a coach just to get the discount, and now all of a sudden I had 3 customers. It was really cool, and it was exciting, and it was giving me something fun to do, and it was giving me purpose when I needed it the most. Okay, so fast forward about 6 months, and I go to Beachbody's annual conference in June of 2012, and I left there with a belly full of fire. My passion was so strong to help others and to pay it forward, and to build my business to the point where I could have freedom. I had this vision of I wanted freedom. My job wasn't bad at State Farm. It was good. It was decent, and I was making decent income, but it wasn't fulfilling me. I wanted to be a coach full-time, and because I went to this conference, I saw that that was possible, and I got to learn from some of the people that had done it before me. So within 3 months, Adam and I decided to leave Illinois, quit our corporate jobs where we were making $150,000 together. He worked at Caterpillar, I worked at State Farm. We downsized everything, sold snowmobiles, Harleys, vehicles. We sold both of our houses, and we moved to Wisconsin and downsized our lives completely. And we sacrificed a lot in that first year that we moved to Wisconsin because I was building this business that wasn't making a lot of money yet. Thankfully, we had some savings from selling a lot of stuff, and we were living a lot more minimally, which was really cool for us because it taught us that we didn't have to keep up with the Joneses and that we could live simply and be fulfilled not by things, but by the things that we were doing for people, by helping people and paying it forward. So that first year of business was 2013 when I was full-time doing this business. And fast forward to today, 2 years later, I'm almost through my 4th year of being a Beachbody coach. Like, it's crazy that I've been doing this for 4 years. Like, this December will be my 4-year anniversary, and I am in an RV traveling the country with my best friend and significant other, Adam, and of course our puppy, Ozzy. So if you follow me on Facebook, you've seen all of the crazy adventures, especially some stuff that we've dealt with this week, but I wouldn't change it for the world. And honestly, this experience has been amazing. We've been on the road traveling the country for the last 2 months because we can, because we've been given this opportunity with Beachbody to build this amazing business and to create financial freedom and time freedom in our lives. And we're going to talk all about those details in a little bit. But, you know, for me, sharing this opportunity and being on webinars like this is a deep passion of mine, because if I would have never known about this business, my life would be completely different. You know, that one small decision, or at least at the time, it seemed so small. The decision to say yes to P90X and yes to Shakeology and yes to being a coach has completely changed the trajectory of my life. And I will be forever grateful for my coach who invited me to do this. So that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you guys. And I know Jeannie, Sarah, and Stephanie are as well. So we're going to switch over to our presentation part after we've now shared our stories. We're going to actually get into the nitty-gritty of this with you guys. And I'm going to switch over to some slides. And so as I do that, just give me a second. Let me screen share here. Let me pull it up. And then Miss Sarah Pollard is going to go ahead and kick us off. So once this shows up, hopefully it's coming. No, it's not. Hold on, guys. It's a coming. You know, technology does not want to be on our side this week, huh? Man, okay, let me try again. Let me exit out. Let me present. It's just taking a while. So I'm just going to continue to talk. But you guys, seriously, I'll just tell you, like, this RV trip has been amazing, and it has given us the opportunity to travel this amazing country and see so many cool things. And we would never be able to do that if we weren't our own bosses and if we didn't work this business and build this business for the last 4 years. On the road, I try to work about 3 to 5 hours a day, and when I'm working, I connect with people like you. I connect with people like my coaches. I'm sharing this opportunity with people, and I'm helping my clients. Yay, the slides are up. Can everybody see the slides? Can someone in our Fantastic Four group give me a text? Sarah, can we see them?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Sarah, take it away, girl.
All right. Okay, so anyone can be a badass coach if they are passionate and ready to put their best self forward. Big, small, short, tall, shy, outgoing, married, or single. We have 3 types of superheroes, coaches in this biz, and they're all capable of badassery. We have a discount coach, and that gets you 25% off any Beachbody product you order. Everything. Okay, so meet Bill. We have Bill, and he's all like, gimme the goods. He joined a challenge group with P90X3 and gets Shakeology every month, can't live without it, and he's already thinking about his next program. So I say to Bill, what do you think of signing up as a coach? You get 25% off the products you order, even Shakeology every month. You'll save like $24 a month. And if you ever want to build a business, you can. And if you don't, no worries. And you can cancel anytime, no questions asked. Just sit back, be healthy, and enjoy the discount on your goods. But wait, what the fuck is Shakeology? I bet that's what you're thinking, right? Well, it's full of superfoods, and when I say superfoods, I mean the whole damn food grown in the countries that they are indigenous to. So the natural ingredients are ground up in a way where they actually have the same components as if you were eating them in whole raw form. And those whole foods give you antioxidants to promote a healthy heart and blood pressure. We got super proteins to help with healthy skin, healthy hair, and reduce those damn sugar cravings. Sugar is so terrible for you, and that's like my weakness. We got phytonutrients, or as we like to call them, super greens, and those slowly detox your body. So it slowly gets all those toxins out. We have some adaptogens, and those help with your immune system, keep you healthy. I swear I haven't gotten sick in years, like not even a common cold. It has digestive enzymes because, let's be real, most of us are not regular, if you know what I mean. And these guys are putting the good shit back in your stomachs so your body can digest more efficiently. The stuff is filled with natural food from the earth, has no additives or crap, and you can replace a meal or a snack or dessert and eat real foods in between it. And don't worry, if your stomach doesn't like whey protein, we do have a vegan formula, so you guys won't miss out either. So now we got friends and family, a friends and family coach. Meet Marge. On Fridays, she flexes, and she got bitchin' results with the 21-day fix and Shakeology. Her friends are all up in her biz, asking her about how she lost all the weight and what the hell those colorful containers are. So I say to Marge, you got your friends and family asking what you're doing. We have to help them. You can sign up as a coach, help them with the program and Shakeology, and they can join my challenge group next month while you're doing round 3 of the fix. You literally can pay for your Shakeology with their orders. So I'll create the Slam and Challenge group, and they can use all of our meal plans and start getting results. Oh yeah, Marge, don't get your panties in a bunch because you can cancel your coaching thing at any time. No questions asked. Now we have the Dream Big Coach, and that's us four, the Fantastic Four we call ourselves. That's us. We have Paula. Paula is a single mom. She's working long hours, paying for daycare, and just trying to survive. She has credit card debt and would love more than anything just to take a vacation and get away from it all. She started Insanity Max and got great results, and she even posted her pictures on Facebook and Instagram and was always sharing her journey since she first started her first challenge group. She was inspiring so many, and she didn't even know it. Those people started to message her. So I say to Paula, you're more than able to help these people on their journey. They trust you, and they are inspired by you, and you are motivating them to get healthy. So what if you signed up as a coach, got them set up to reach their goals, and use the money that you got from them to start paying off your debt, saving for that vacation, and helping with daycare? Well, little Miss Overachiever Paula got her challengers some awesome results. They were inspiring others and sharing their journey, and they signed up as coaches, and now Paula has her own freaking team. Paula's making new friends on Facebook and Instagram, and they literally will become like her second family, like our teams are to us. But the thing about Paula is that she has that deep-seated reason to want this to work, to need this to work. She believes in the product that changed her life, and she wants to share with others. So by doing that, she will get to go on vacation, and she will get to fire her boss and stay home with her daughter and work Beachbody full-time. So you're probably wondering how the hell we actually do this thing. So Jeannie, take it away.
I don't know. I mean, I'm already sold, but if I wasn't, Sarah, you can sell a fucking snow cone to an Eskimo. You're just crazy. So I guess that's why you got me. But anyway, all right, it's Jeannie again, and you might be thinking, what the fuck do I do now? All right, great. That all sounds good, Sarah Pollard. But you know what? This business is all about connections, and as humans, we are hardwired to simply connect with other people. So in Beachbody, we have this 3-piece recipe for success that is called the 3 vital behaviors. It's like the trifecta of betterment and badassery. And if you put this plan into place consistently, you're basically setting yourself up for success. And I'm not just talking about financial success, but personal. You'll see that you probably already practice some of these behaviors in your life, even not as a Beachbody coach, except the difference is now if you become one, you have tangible tools to offer people. All you really need, like Sarah said, is patience. You need to trust in yourself, the process. You have to have the will and the drive to learn and the vulnerability that it takes to connect and share with people, some that you know, some that you don't know. And you have to remember, too, like going into this, that every expert was once a beginner. So you shouldn't be too intimidated. Now, the first part of the 3 vital behaviors is personal development. And in my opinion, this is the central hub. It is the core and the meat of it all. What is it? You guys might call it spirituality. You can call it empowerment. You might refer to it as self-actualization, self-awareness, personal growth, transcendence. I don't give a shit what you call it. It's all the same thing. And basically what it means is you will gain confidence, self-discovery, worth. You'll add value to your life, your family, your friends' lives, etc. But basically, you become a natural contagion of positivity and reflection. So the common means to the end in this case is just to be the best human as you possibly can. And who doesn't want that as their legacy? So what do we do as a coach? As a coach, we're constantly evolving. We read tangible books and materials. We listen to audiobooks. We attend webinars. We scroll through Google. We surround ourselves with positive quotes and affirmations, which I'm sure probably half of you on here has posted something in this past week about some quote that's going to inspire somebody. So when do you do this? I have 5 kids, so I kind of learned to phase out the unimportant things that I was doing in my life that was taking up the negative white space, like watching Real Housewives. I mean, that's good, but there's ways to catch up on that, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I just pop an audiobook in my car when I'm taking the kids to and from preschool, and I will get in at least 30 minutes of personal development a day, and it just like puts that fire in my belly and makes everything all right for the rest of that day. So that's one good thing to do. So why? Why do we need personal development? In my opinion, as a human, it's mandatory. The world is filled with people who blame, I was one of them, scapegoat, and are unaccountable. Personal development gets you in touch with your badass self. It is a lifelong process. It's a way for people to assess their skills and value, their qualities, to take consideration of their aims and their goals in life, and ultimately reach those goals in order to realize and maximize their potential. I know that's a mouthful, but if you really think about it, it's, you know, it's part of like who you are as a human. It's just such a necessary means to an end. Okay, the second part is the product of the product. That is basically to be the example. You have these products that you're offering people. You want to be an example. So in this business, you know, you don't really need any credentials, but that doesn't mean that you lack credibility. And credibility is the objective and subjective components of the believability of a source or a message. Plenty of coaches, I'm not going to lie, they come into this and they're already fit, but some are not. Some might be nutritionists and have a background in as a dietitian. Some might be personal trainers, but others are parents or teachers or students or office assistants or whatever your day job might be. Does having a background in health and fitness establish credibility? Of course it does, but that's not the only way to gain credibility in this business. You have to look at it this way, and I can only speak from my own experience as a teacher. I taught in the 5th grade, and there was a colleague of mine who was 20 years my senior, and she didn't really look like that, but she was totally bitchy like that. Um, and she, she had the experience that I didn't, but what she lacked and that I had was drive, dedication, and will. I was willing to modify, grow, and learn to better myself and my students' experience. She wasn't. And for a lack of a better term, she basically sucked balls. So how do you show that you're for real without the credentials? This is what we do as a coach. We work out. It's pretty simple. And, as I said before, this was something very foreign to me in my life. I knew that this was important. And so my journey personally came with a lot of restyling of my life as a former sloth with zero energy, bags of Cadbury mini eggs, and a ton of excuses. But I discovered this. I could multitask and reward myself in new ways. Remember The Real Housewives? Well, I don't watch them anymore, but now it's like American Horror Story and Homeland. And I'll do that on the elliptical while I watch these shows. So look at that kind of reward. I'm not gorging myself in M&Ms anymore. I could try these 30-minute DVDs that Sarah Pollard told me about. Ooh, and guess what? I could follow a modifier for all the shit that I don't know how to do. And I have to do this now. Why? It's good for me. I'm taking care of myself now. I'm getting healthy. Do you remember the line that Reese Witherspoon said in the movie Legally Blonde? Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people don't kill their husbands. Who doesn't want to be fucking happy? It's so true. When I'm off track and I'm not exercising, I'm a raging bitch. Ask my family. It was that kind of day today, I swear. Like, if you were a neighbor in my neighborhood, you would know what went on over here, and it was really ugly. And guess what? I didn't exercise, so I don't know, maybe a coincidence. But, I just know for myself that when I'm not doing it, I am jammed up. But it's not all about the fitness. Can you believe I just said that? Oh my God. It is about nutrition. That is vital. In fact, it's like nutrition, I think, I'm going to throw out a random number here. I think it's like 75% nutrition, 25% fitness. And so luckily for me, I'm really good at the nutrition part. I've learned to handle that one much better than the fitness, although I am pretty good, 5 days a week working out. Luckily, our main product in Beachbody is Shakeology, and like Sarah said, it's filled with all this great stuff. It's not just a protein shake, which there are a lot of those out on the market. I mean, you can get them a dime a dozen. This is a natural, nutritious shake that can be used as a meal replacement, and it is so damn good and good for you. In fact, the CEO of the company, he's known for hating his veggies and salads. Yep, his wife is like, you eat like a freaking second grader. How do you have this multi-billion-dollar company? And he, he still wasn't a fan. So she's like, we need to come up with something. And they did. And she was basically the catalyst for this shake because of his poor eating habits. And so, that's where it all started with this. So he still claims today how much he can't stand his vegetables, and he's so grateful to have Shakeology. But for him, it was a game changer. And you know what? For me, it was too, because in the past, even doing Nutrisystem, and the point system, I wasn't really thinking about the sodium, the preservative, and the packaged clusterfuck of foods that I was getting in the frozen section, the lunches that I was eating that were, quote, healthy, but they really weren't. And I thought the best thing for me was to get these results quick. But guess what? Those programs didn't really teach me anything. What I did learn with Beachbody is to make my calories count. And I learned that through portion control, and just making the right choices with the right nutrition for my body. So being a product of the product is basically walking like you're a living billboard of health and wellness. And that is the ultimate accountability. I mean, it really is. This is just the beginning. And because practicing healthy living and changing your lifestyle, especially as a coach, it just makes you want to share with everybody. It is the law of attraction. And that brings us to the third vital behavior, and that is inviting and sharing. And what the hell does that mean? Okay, so you're gonna start examining yourself, and you're gonna say, like, oh my God, all of this stuff that I'm doing, like, there are other people out there just like me. I'm not this freak who wants to eat healthy and wants to exercise all the time. I look really good. I actually feel good. And then what happens? You start inspiring people. And then nothing keeps you more accountable as a coach than sharing your successes with these people. And they start to say, damn, you look good. Your skin looks great. Did you lose weight? And you know what? As a coach, you want to share these successes, and you want to also share your missteps because we're human. But the point is, you're inspiring others. You're confident. You're looking great. You have muscle definition. Your jeans fit better. You're happier. You're spreading positivity around like wildfire. You're posting your results in social media. People are noticing them on social media, and you're being vulnerable. And that is relatable. And it might seem scary, but you know what? It's actually pretty damn brave to do that. And this lifestyle is really actually becoming a lifestyle. And you just want to share your wealth of knowledge and success with everybody. But how? How do you share with everybody? How do you get these people to hop on your happiness bandwagon? It's really not that hard, actually, because we, in our company, in our business, we all work together, even if you're not on the same team. It's crazy. I could tell you stories about these coaches that I connect with on a weekly or monthly basis, and we share information, and it's really like a big fucking family. So, you know, we use the good old social media, and we connect with our existent followers or new followers and friends and family, coworkers, neighbors, significant others, the moms at the play group, people that you work with, librarians, mailmen, anyone, and you invite them to your challenge group. Oh my God, some of you are like, wait, I think I've heard of these challenge groups. What the hell is that? Right? Because that's what I thought, like, what the hell is that? Well, the greatest part is that through a challenge group, you are not only helping people through their journey, but you're also working on yours. So again, there's that accountability. In there, in the privacy of a Facebook group that's only open to the people that we invite in, you get to continue your journey, you get to share information, you have support, inspiration through authentic people, we're funny, we're fucking fun, and we make really great friends. So remember what I said like 10 hours ago, it seems like, about humans being hardwired for connection? We all need it. I mean, that is just the bottom line. Think about it. Connection makes you feel good. It's good for the body, it's good for the mind, and it's good for the soul. What other side job or full-time job is like this? There really aren't many. You get to become a better person. You're using your time in a valuable way. You're giving back, and you're doing something really good for you and for other people. The better you become, the more people you attract. And it just snowballs there. And the ripple effect is just plain nuts. Our clients get results, they become inspired, and naturally, they want to pay it forward. And as a result, you as a coach have become a more valuable person who now has the know-how and the credibility that you thought you lacked, and the drive to mentor your own coaches. Mind blown. Okay, now, I'm done. I'm sorry I took up a lot of time there, but I'm going to pass this on to Sarah B. Try. Am I right? Or is it Stephanie?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, sorry. Okay, great, Sarah. Take it away, girl.
Okay, awesome. So seriously, you guys, it really is that simple. I mean, we're going to help you figure all that stuff out and make sure that you know all the ins and outs of what you need to do as a coach. But truly, it is that simple. You need to better yourself as a human. By reading personal development. You need to be a product of the product by being an example and eating healthy and working out and establishing your own credibility. And then you just need to invite people and share your results and be vulnerable. And when you put all those three things together, you can do some epic shit. I'm not even kidding you. Like, for those of you that follow me on social media, I mean, I don't really truly know what people think of us traveling the country, but I think it's pretty epic. Like, it's pretty crazy that we have the opportunity, the means, and the ability to have the freedom to do this. It's just, it blows my mind. So how epic would it be for you to have no debt? That you could put a stamp on your debt and say paid in full. How awesome would that be? You know, I talked about earlier in my story that I was building up debt. And it was this downward spiral of mine, and I always felt like, I always kept telling myself, I'm going to pay it off, I'm going to get a promotion, I'm going to pay it off. But that was never happening, and if I never had this opportunity, I'd probably only be making another $10,000 more than I was when I left State Farm 3 years ago. But Beachbody has given me like a 500% raise every single year because it's my own business and I'm in charge of the money that I make. So 80% of my debt has been paid in full. And every time I pay something off, I'm sharing about it and telling people and inspiring them. So if you have debt, you can pay it off with Beachbody. It gives you the platform to do that. How epic would it be to travel the world, to go to the places you've always wanted to go, to visit, to have the means to do it, and to have the time to not ask for vacation days? Because you know what? You can work from anywhere you want to work. I'm working in the middle of Texas. You know, we broke down yesterday. The transmission in the truck went out, and, you know, there was some stuff we had to work out, but regardless, we have each other, and I have my laptop, and I can still connect with my clients. Everything is good, and we still get to see this country, and hopefully in the next couple of years, the world. That's definitely on my bucket list. How epic would it be to live however the fuck you want? Do you see this shirt? It's my favorite shirt. It's by a company called Buy Me Brunch, and it says, I do what I want. Because you know what? I do whatever the fuck I want. Because I'm my own boss, and I've empowered myself to live how I want. I do what I want when I want at all times. And what I want to do is I want to inspire people, and I want to share this message, and I want to travel the world, and I want to spend time with the people that I love. I want to surround myself with people like you who want to better their lives. I don't want to surround myself with people who blame, you know, their job, or they blame their parents, or they blame their spouse for all their problems. I want to work with people like you who want to get off their ass and who want to make a change in their life. So show me the money. But let's be real, we're not all about money, you guys. Like Jeannie was talking and Sarah was talking, like this is about helping people and this is about paying it forward. It's about the ripple effect. But if you want to travel the world and you want to experience culture and you want to do these things and you want to reach people, you need money to live. Like if you want to pay it forward, you have to have money to live. If you want to do this full time, there has to be money coming in to support you and your family. So picture this. You help people, you help yourself, everyone is happy and healthy, and it's your job. And job is in quotes because it never feels like a job. I mean, I've worked really hard in the last 4 years to inspire other people and to help other people and to never give up on people. And every morning I wake up and I say, this is my job? This is what I get to do every day? What an amazing life. So here's how it works. We refer people to Shakeology and our fitness programs. We get them set up with a fitness program, and that's all taught to you in your training. You get to learn about the fitness programs and about how to ask people the right questions to get them in the right programs. And when you refer people, you earn commissions. You earn 25% commissions when you sell a product. Okay? You can also earn income by inspiring people to pay it forward. So inspiring people after they've gotten results in your challenge group or your accountability group, you're inspiring them to pay it forward and to do what you're doing. And by mentoring them and by helping them and giving them the one-on-one attention that they need to start building their business, you're teaching them to do what you're doing. You earn residual income. And this is my favorite part about the business because I literally get to help so many people and the possibilities are endless. You guys, I don't know if I can explain it in words, but the last 4 years has been epic for me. It hasn't always been easy. It's been a lot of work, and I put a lot of time into people that aren't doing anything with this business, but I've also put a lot of time into people that are doing amazing things with this business. Every person that I have inspired has inspired one more, who's inspired one more, who's inspired one more. That is the ripple effect. So before I switch it over to Stephanie to talk about how to sign up and how to join our team, I want to share with you guys my income. I wasn't really sure if I was going to share. There's no slides on it, but I figure what the hell, we're kind of being real and raw, so I might as well share with you. So when I first started Beachbody in 2012, that's when I started P90X, I was still working full-time for most of that year, and my business made $12,000. which isn't bad. When you're working full-time, it's a nice extra income. 2013, when I'm working the business full-time, I earned $53,000, somewhere around there. And then my third year in the business, that was my second year working at full-time, we earned a total of $172,000. Now, of course, I put a lot of that money back into my team, and I spoil my team, and of course I have to pay taxes on that money. But that's a significant income, and that has completely changed our lives. This year, our fourth year in the business, we're tracking to earn like around $300,000, and that just figure is just insane to me. I can't even believe that that's something that is coming off of my lips. I never imagined earning that much money, and it's because I put my heart and soul into people and I help them succeed. That is my number one goal, is to help you live a better life. And if you don't succeed, then I don't succeed. So we're a team and we do this together. So truly, I tell you that stuff not because we're all about money, but to inspire you and to show you that the possibilities are endless. They truly are endless. And because Beachbody Legal could be on this call, I have to say that Beachbody does not guarantee any sort of income level. You have to work your ass off to earn that kind of money. Let's be real. And that's what I've done. But I've designed a life where I can travel and I can work 3 to 5 hours a day doing what I love, helping people, and earn that kind of income. So here we go. How do you sign up? Let's turn it over to Stephanie.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Sarah. So now that you guys have heard all the wonderful, fluffy, amazing things about being a coach, we're going to be real. How much is it to sign up? So I'm very excited to tell you that it's actually only $140 to sign up as a coach. Now, that should be fantastic news to you, because with your $140, it's not like we're just giving you a coach ID. With your $140, you're actually getting a challenge pack. And all of us have talked about how we started our journey with Beachbody with the challenge pack. So a challenge pack is a month supply of Shakeology and a full fitness program, which also comes with a meal plan for you to follow. So you're actually getting real product at the same time you're signing up with your coach ID, so you can start getting people and friends and family and whoever to join you right away and start on this journey with you. I was super happy with that number. It's our most affordable challenge pack that's on sale. Like currently it's a 21-day fix or the new dance program size. So that is the investment to start, $140. Pretty freaking exciting. So then going forward, obviously as a coach, as you continue to grow your business, you're going to have some things that you need to kind of commit to monthly. One of those things is our $15.95 monthly coach membership fee. And basically what that goes to is all of our customer service. We have a really comprehensive back office, and in there it keeps track of your entire downline, your commissions, all the trainings and updates you need to run a successful business. So our $15.95 is honestly just a drop in the bucket for everything that you get for that money to help you run your business. Plus, like Jeannie talked about with the 3 vital behaviors, you need to be a product of the product, right? Like, how can you tell people about these fitness programs or about the amazingness of Shakeology if you're not doing it yourself? But like Sarah said, Sarah B. Try, she signed up as a coach just to get the discount on the Shakeology at first. So you actually get your 25% off discount, which means that Shakeology is $97 a month for you. And then again, you get to be product of the product, talk about it, and it replaces a meal. So it's pretty exciting. So that's kind of what you have to expect going forward. So you might be asking yourself, so what is it really going to take? Like Jeannie mentioned, we have something called the 3 vital behaviors. So if you're doing those vital behaviors, being a product of the product, so you're working out and drinking your Shakeology, maybe doing other Beachbody supplements to add to your fitness programs, you're inviting people to join you. If you're doing all of those things in your personal development, of course, the most important one, how could I forget that? Then the only other thing you really have to do is a lot of what a lot of coaches do, which is called power hours. A lot of people have children. You might have children if you're on this call. You might work a full-time job or maybe part-time jobs, and you're really busy. So a lot of people build very successful businesses with Beachbody following a power hour format. So basically, you take 1 hour of your day, You post on social media. It can be something inspiring about your workout. You invite people to join your challenge groups, and you follow up with people. If you do those activities consistently every single day, you will build an incredibly successful business. But I do have to remind you, though, that you can't be upset by the results you didn't get with the work you didn't do. Now, Sarah Beachai talked about the amazing financial opportunity this business can provide, and it is absolutely amazing. That is not hype. It really can be that wonderful of an opportunity for you financially. However, if you can't put in enough effort, to get those results, you have to be real about the effort you can put in to build your business. Now, to give you a little bit more about my story, I kind of mentioned it in the beginning. Beachbody as a business opportunity is not my first rodeo. I've been in probably at least 5 other different multi-level marketing opportunities that I have obviously quit. I've done jewelry, makeup, I've looked into other health and wellness companies, and with Beachbody, the thing that was just so different was that I truly, for the first time, knew that my life was completely changed. I've never been this healthy. I've never been this committed to my fitness, and obesity runs in my family. I've never been this committed to changing lives, and Beachbody was the opportunity that I'm never going to quit. I love it too much. I love changing lives too much. So too legit to quit. I'm staying with Beachbody. It's amazing. So what we're asking you to do basically today is to invest in yourself. When you start in an opportunity like Beachbody, you have to think of it as, if you were to open up maybe another business that you were super excited about, or you wanted to open up your own bar and restaurant, that would cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars to get something like that started. And that's really great, and it could be a wonderful business, but at the same time, it's not the same as investing in yourself. When you do a business like this, you're not only investing in a huge business opportunity for yourself, but you're investing in your own health. And what we want you to think about is the $140 that I mentioned for the challenge pack. If that number is scary to you, then you need to really reevaluate what's happening, at this time in your life, because spending that money on your health should be that important, and spending that money on an amazing opportunity should also be that important. We're also asking you to invest in your future. Just like people say with fitness programs, 3 months from now, you'll wish you had started today. And I have to tell you guys, after you get off this webinar and you're thinking about it and you're talking about it with your significant other or whoever it is, your mom, your dog, whoever's so important to you, you're gonna wish that you had jumped on it today, because I wish I would have known about Beachbody sooner. It's absolutely changed my life. Okay, so now you might be wondering, is now really a good time? The holidays are around the corner. I don't know. We're actually here to tell you that this is the perfect time when every other company kind of starts to struggle at the end of December and then into January. That is when our company completely takes off, because what's happening? New Year's resolutions. People want to lose weight. They want to get healthy. And every single year, losing weight and getting healthy is the #1 resolution. So this is actually the perfect time to sign up with a coach that invited you to this webinar, because health and fitness is definitely going to be on people's minds after they pack on the pounds during the holidays. But let's try to help them not do that. Sign up now and help them not do that. Let's be proactive here, right? So now what we're going to do is an awesome giveaway. Woohoo! So basically what you need to do is not stand in your own way of having a passion and a purpose for your life. And if you sign up to be a coach with the coach that invited you within the next 24 hours, so that would be about, we'll say, 9:30 p.m. Central Time, you are going to get your own copy of the brand new cookbook, Fixate. Now, Fixate is really exciting because, #1, you're getting it for free, so that's really freaking exciting. But #2, 21 Day Fix, like I already mentioned, is the program that's currently on sale this month, and it is probably, I would say, gaining popularity as probably one of our most sold programs at this time. So when you're kind of talking about programs that people might want to join when they're joining your challenge group that you're going to be inviting them to, having something like Fixate to be able to offer them as well to kind of complement their journey is wonderful. And then you're going to start off with a copy right away. So pretty exciting. There's also a bonus giveaway that we have, which is way, way exciting because we just love giving stuff away on this team. We love paying it forward. So if you look on the right side of your screen, there should be a button you can click that says offer. Okay, and when you click that button, a survey will pop up. So we want you to survey it up, and you have to do the survey now before the end of the webinar. When you complete the survey and submit it, everybody who completes it will be entered to win a $50 Visa gift card. So you don't even have to do anything. You can literally sign up to get a $50 Visa gift card. Well, enroll to get a $50 Visa gift card by taking the survey. So definitely jump on that. Okay, so now what? Like I just said, talk to the person that invited you to this webinar. Get all the rest of your questions answered. Talk to them within the next 24 hours so you can get that Fix8 cookbook and sign up to join us. I'm telling you guys, you're not marrying this company, okay? You can consider it dating this company. You don't have to be scared. You're not signing over your life and blood right now. If you decide that you hate us, which I don't know why you would, but if you decide that you did, we're not going to hold you hostage, okay? But you owe it to yourself to give this a try. You're dating Beachbody. Just date us. Just date us for a few months. See if you like us. You know, maybe we'll take you out to dinner, something like that. And then see if you love it. And if you love it, then you probably just made the best decision ever. So give it a chance.
Okay, guys, Sarah, try again. And I just have one final thought that I want to say, and that is that you can make a profound difference in someone's life. And Beachbody gives us this amazing platform to do that with. You'd be crazy not to say yes to this opportunity. And honestly, I've been doing this for 4 years, like I said, and my only regret was that I didn't do it sooner. So you owe it to your badass self, okay? And let me just pull up myself here so that you can see me. I just have a few more things that I want to talk about. So again, reminder, please take the survey over. Stephanie, you can mute yourself. There's a nice little yawn there, sister. There we go. So make sure you take the survey in the next 15 minutes and be entered in for, we're giving away one $50 gift card, so one of you lucky people are going to get a gift card. And seriously, you guys, we have your back in this. Like, all 4 of us want you to succeed. We have so many tools and resources to teach you all this stuff. You are not alone. You have us to do this with. I promise you that. Okay, so sign up with us in the next 24 hours, get your free Fix8 cookbook, and we will see you on the team page really soon. Thank you so much for being here. Have an awesome night and weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.